Joining us once again is Donna Stefans. She's actually a personal friend of mine. We network a lot. She's wonderful. She's got great advice, and we're going to be talking about women and wealth and Women's History Month. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great, Donna. How are you?
Good. I got to see you present for the first time that I've actually got to see like a formal presentation from you, and I was really inspired by the fact that you've kind of got it all laid out and figured out, and you can walk somebody through a plan, which I was amazed by. And there were certain things that you pointed out that I was not aware of. One of the things that somebody that you admire is RBG. Why so?
The notorious Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Yes. Well, most people that know who she is know her to be a Supreme Court justice, but they don't know the history of where she came from and what an incredible impact she has made on women and money. And we have had such a very poor representation of women and equality and money. So back in about the late 60s, 70s, she joined forces with the ACLU to create the Women's Rights Project. And within that, she paved the way for the Women's Equality and Credit Opportunity Act, which basically said a woman could actually get a credit card in her own name without a male cosigner. Women were seen as incapable of handling money, which has set a mindset over many, many years of women not having confidence in managing their own money. So
You're lucky. You had a great role model, your mom.
my mom is a great role model. She was one of the women who was starting her business but couldn't open a bank account by herself. You know, she was a college-educated woman and could not do so. So it's very sad where we were. But where we've come, we've made major milestones in our financial power, but absolutely definitely not enough. You'd be surprised to know in 2007, the Supreme Court with Ruth Bader Ginsburg on it now actually had to hear a case about gender equality and pay, and it got dismissed due to a statute of limitations. So finally in 2009, this was yesterday, 2009, there was a case that finally put in an equal pay non-discrimination gap based on gender. Why that even exists is beyond me. So here we are today. We have more holds in place, but even still, women today still only make 82 cents on the dollar than a man makes. It's horrifying, and no reason for it.
You're right. And if you were able to invest that same amount of pennies every single day, daily cost averaging, it adds up to a lot, right? Compounded interest and things like that. It seems minuscule until you actually start adding up the numbers. And with your graphs and charts that you showed, I was like, wow, that's really visually now made so much sense to me. What are some great tips or ideas that somebody can have that could help them start managing their money better? You know, is it like that we don't put it in like the little ceramic piggy bank, like, or that we maybe take just $100 like and invest? You had some great tips the other day at that seminar.
So I think the first thing is to empower yourself by going to school, financial school, on yourself. Look at exactly what you have right now and think about where you want to be. And then we can see what you need to do to get there. But if you don't know what your money is doing, if you don't know what your income cash flow is with what your assets are and what your income is, you don't know how you can empower yourself to move forward to invest. So once you know what you have available to put away into, let's say, any savings or mutual fund accounts, when you start doing it, imagine taking $100 a month. If you put $100 a month away right out of your paycheck or bank account and don't think about it, right, you could spend that in a drugstore in a heartbeat, right at the checkout counter. Like, give me some candy and gum. It might actually add up to $100. So if you take that $100 a month and put it away and see what happens, by the end of the year, at a minimum, you have $1,200 saved.
And maybe you want to blow it on something else. You could still blow your money if you want. You could just go on a vacation. Doesn't mean that you don't have that discretionary income to have a little bit of fun with. One of the things too are the subscriptions. Like, I'll get an alert on all of the different things, and I'll be like, oh, my Amex said that I just paid $10.99 on that. And I'm like, but what was that? And was it me using my card, or was there fraud on my card? So after talking to you recently, I started looking at all of those things, and I'm like, there was someone taking money out of my account for a gym membership that I never signed up for.
Yeah, how about that?
$46 a month.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, we're sorry, you didn't notice it in time. So I guess we should not be lazy.
That was my New Year's resolution, Donna.
Not to be
and
lazy?
I did all
Or just-
my own subscriptions.
Okay.
And I found, so now every month I'm going through to see if there's one monthly or quarterly. Check at the end of March, check every month, because everybody's quarter is different. But I'm finding things. I found a $50 charge going on my account every month for a resume subscription. I own my own business and I don't need a resume right now. And I couldn't believe that it was there for so long. But $50 a month is how much a year?
It's a lot of money.
It's $600 a year.
Right.
That could have gone into your investment account. So there is ways to, clean it up a little bit where you're going to find money to save. And the more you save now, the better it is for the future. But we need to be more confident about money. And the only way to do it is do the exercises. And as a financial advisor, I can sit down and we can go over what those numbers look like and help you build your dreams and your goals for the vacation. How are we going to pay for college? Not looking at it doesn't make the problem go away.
Right.
And the reality is, there's some statistics out there saying that by the year 2030, women in the United States will be in charge of over $30 trillion.
Wow. That's a lot of power.
If now you have received part of that $30 trillion and you don't know what to do with it, that's a very scary place to be. We could take the scary part out just by planning. And we really always say, people don't plan to fail. They fail to plan. And that's easy.
It's easy. That's all you need to do.
But you empower yourself by taking action. And I do love the fact that you're wearing green today.
Yes.
For me, thank you, Donna.
I
because
did. It's the money color.
It's the money color. Yes.
We have a lot of fun in our friendship, and I see how you've helped so many other people. So I love every time you come on the show and just talk about that, because it makes a difference. And if we can just be girlfriends and, and even guy friends, we're open to everybody, all of us could maybe just look at our finances just a little bit better. Just focusing on the women today because it is Women's History Month. So I thank you very, very much. Little steps, right? Not only that, I'm just going to completely tell you guys all something out here, and I'm going to tell my audience something too. So I'm not on Match.com, but my girlfriend wanted me to check on somebody that she was dating to see if the profile was there or whatever. So I said, yeah, okay, no problem. So I did. I signed up, totally forgot about it. That's an expensive subscription.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, she called me the other day and she goes, oh, by the way, his zip code is blah, 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 blah. Do you still have that? And I said, no, I don't have that anymore. It was just like that one time. Months have gone by.
Yeah,
So anyway,
just
those
check.
subscriptions, no matter what they are,
So
gotta
right,
get them
so-
go if you
so
don't need,
I
if you're not
gave-
using them.
I gave you a tip.
Yes.
You gave me a tip.
Great.
Imagine we all gave each other a financial tip when we saw each other. Wow, what an eye opener that would be.
There
I
you
would
go.
love that.
Cha-ching! More money for us in
Yes.
2024 and for our audience. Thank you very much, Donna. There you go. If you're like me and you're a little lazy about your money, let's all go through this together. Look at your subscriptions, get a good handle on things. And then when you're ready, give Donna a call, and either she or someone that she knows could definitely help you coast to coast. Thanks for watching.
I'm excited to do it.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much.